And now, ladies and gentlemen, Cecil County and the world, we bring you Red Smith, singer, songwriter. Welcome.
How's it going, Rob?
It's going great. It's Halloween, and I have a whole treasure chest full of candy.
All right.
Help yourself. Take some home.
All right. Take a Kit Kat.
So, we're going to talk about your music, how you got started, what you're going to play for us tonight. You brought a friend with you tonight, right?
I did. My friend Joe Perloff, he's a mandolin player, multi-instrumentalist, but mandolin tonight.
I'll save him the Kit Kat.
All right.
Anyway, you're going to play 3 songs?
I am.
All originals?
All originals, yeah.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to hearing that. And we were talking earlier, Red, about songwriting.
Mm-hmm.
You said you write these original tunes. How do you come up with these ideas?
Generally, I'm just thinking throughout the day, constantly. You know, when you're a musician, it's always on your mind, you know. And every time I just get an idea in my head, I just speak it into my phone, into the notes or something, and
that's a great idea.
Try and remember, capture that idea. Half the time they're garbage, but I mean, every once in a while one hits.
There are those who would say that half the stuff on the radio is garbage.
I'd be one of those.
Above the first half anyway.
I'd go more than half personally. But
so, your music has been described as Americana. What does that entail exactly?
I think Americana is just country that doesn't make it. Americana is, I would say, underground country, more so singer-songwriter influenced. The guys writing the songs, not the guys that are the stars.
Right, not the glitzy pop stars.
Yeah, it's definitely not the more popular music. But yeah, I think Americana is a broad term for independent music in general. And then I'd say my music is along the lines of country and blues, and that in that spectrum.
With a little bit of twang.
Yeah, I mean, every time you pick up an acoustic guitar, somebody says you're either in indie or country. So. Right.
And how did you get started with your first acoustic guitar?
I got an acoustic guitar when I was about 15, 16 maybe, and didn't really pick it up for a couple of years. Yeah, learned some basic chords and that kind of stuff, and just started getting into songwriting. A friend of mine had played some songs for me before, and just thought it was interesting, and started really delving into learning full songs instead of just being, the guy that can play Smoke on the Water or anything along those lines. And then, I think at some point, maybe in my early 20s, I really started realizing that I had some sort of skill at songwriting and guitar. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just enjoyed a lot of the bands that I liked. I wanted to be able to play their music. So.
And you cover some of these bands in your show?
I'd say a little bit of everything, but
awesome. Mainly
classic rock, country kind of stuff, Rolling Stones and the band, and Grateful Dead, stuff like that.
That's some of my favorite stuff. Now, you have a show coming up in just over the line in Newark.
I do, yeah. Twisted Irons, craft brewing company. This will become one of my favorite places to play. The owners there are just fantastic, and it's a place they allow you to play what you want. They give you full control, and I play a lot of my original stuff, play a lot of covers. When I play live, it's just kind of whoever comes to join me that night. So, for example, this Friday, I'll have my friend Eric Miller on pedal steel guitar, Augie Perotti on the drums, percussion, and then my friend Eric Crow on bass. And so we generally don't practice much. We just kind of get together. I throw out a set list, and they all know my originals and stuff. But so it's just kind of whatever happens.
Sounds like a great time and a great place. And Doug Donnelly and Cecil TV wants to investigate and explore some of these local breweries. So we just very well may be up there.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I play a couple of more local. I've played the Bog Turtle Brewery over in Rising Sun a few times, and the owners there really awesome. Similar vibe to Twisted Irons, where it's just good beer and good times, and they just want to hear you up there playing music. I think my music and a lot of other songwriters in the area, they tend to fit into the brewery scene a little more, because people are there for something more than a bar,
Right.
things of that nature.
Well, Lord knows we need it. And on the heels of that, where do you think that music fits in, and what place does music have in today's changing, ever-changing, and crazy world?
I think music is always an outlet for anyone. I think everyone should, at some point in their life, try to experiment with playing an instrument. Whether you don't have to be good at it, it can just be an outlet to, percussion, just bang on some drums or learn a song you've been trying to learn. I don't think it's as difficult as people make it to be. There's some amazing musicians out there that obviously that's hard, but everyone should try to play, and then just listening to music is just such an amazing outlet, and listening to songwriters in general. I'm such a fan of just great, passionate songwriters, guys like Chris Stapleton and Jason Isbell and Tyler Childers, just these guys that put it all out on their sleeve every time they write a song and every time they perform. And I think there's a lot we can take from them, and a lot just listening to them, because they got their finger on the pulse. They know what's going on in the world.
Yeah.
And most of their messages are just be kind to one another.
Amen. You're preaching to the choir. Let's hear it. Thank you, Red.
Yeah.
I look forward to hearing you and Joe live right here at Cecil TV.
Thank you. Yeah, if you guys want to find my information, Red Smith Music on TikTok, which I don't really know how to use that well, Instagram and Facebook, and then I also am on YouTube and SoundCloud under just Red Smith. So yeah, you can find my schedules and all that kind of stuff, where I'm going to be playing, who I'm playing with, and I look forward to seeing some of your faces out there. Thank you.
Amen. I'm glad you mentioned that. I'll be there Friday, Lord willing.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.